And I'd say that this image of God as comforter then is not about false comfort, not about false hope, but it is an image about a hope that sustains just enough. A hope that sees the people of Israel through moments of waiting for their exile to end. A hope that sees the people in Jesus' time through moments of upheaval and terror that were part of the landscape into which Jesus was born under Herod's rule. A hope that can nurture us today as it did in times before. It's a passage about defiant comfort, defiant hope. Here's an example. I got that phrase, defiant hope, from a woman named Becca Stevens, who runs a ministry called Thistle Farms in Nashville. Thistle Farms is an organization, a ministry that works with women who have been trapped in drug addiction or prostitution and invites them in, gives them a place to stay and be safe and learn business skills, and then eventually go off and be able to take care of themselves and their families. So Thistle Farms, it's a business, it's a training site that lifts up women in Nashville, and it also works with other organizations of women around the world to lift up women's business and women's financial independence. So back in March, one of the sellers who they work with from Haiti was selling these sequined Christmas ornaments that were made by a group of women in Haiti as part of their business, as their work. And so Becca wondered about the timing. It's March, they're being offered Christmas ornaments. What's that about? She learned that the women in Haiti were just not able to get those ornaments shipped this year in time for Christmas. As Becca thought about it, she realized it is a dazzling wonder that there was a woman in Haiti who, in the midst of a pandemic, the shooting of a prime minister, and horrific natural disasters, sat down and perfectly placed pins and sequins in a styrofoam ball to make something better of her life. And so Becca bought a purple sequined Christmas ball, Christmas in March, defiant hope, a hope that comes from God's presence with us and among us. Now it's July, and maybe you could use a little Christmas this July. Maybe we could all use a little defiant hope, hope that comes from God's presence with us and among us in our community, hope that comes from God's presence like God was with Rachel in her refusal of false comfort, like God was with the people of Israel in exile, like God was with the people of Jesus' time as they faced Herod, as God is with a woman in Haiti making Christmas ornaments, as God is with Leah as she is confirmed in a few moments, as God is with each one of us, whatever we are going through, joyful or painful, today.